Hey VC, it is Kevin here, War God 63. This episode I'm going to focus on one band, two different names of the band that came out of the UK in the early 80s, I believe, mid 80s. I actually came across these bands, these two bands, well, two bands with a couple of the same members, only put out one album from each band name. I'll show you here. Anyway, I picked up over on, where was it? Oh, it was Stormspell Records here. They had just released some new stuff here, must have been about a month and a half, 2 months ago. Anyway, I go in there and check out some stuff, and I come across this band, Talion, and Out of This World, or Killing the World album. Well, I was reading about it, and they said it's some traditional metal with some thrash elements in it, and they only put out one album, and so this was never on CD ever. They were just demos. Or actually, Killing the World was released on vinyl way back in the day. But Cult Metal Classics remastered these and redid Killing the World with bonus songs. And then there's a live disc from Bulgaria in the same era that, that Killing the World came out. Anyway, like I said, it's Talion is the band. Now this band was after the next one I'm going to show you, but this is the one I really started with. Really kind of really grabbed me a lot, especially the title track, Killing the World. That's just a monster lead-in track to the whole album. Definitely thrashy, definitely has that old new wave of British heavy metal vibe about it. Just some great guitar work. Of course, this band featured Graham Wyatt, Pete Wadeson, Phil Gavin, and Johnny Lee Jackson on drums. Of course, this is a kind of a protective cover for it, and then of course, kind of a slip cover I got. But like I say, yeah, the first track, Killing the World, a great lead-in track, just rips from the start. And then let's see, the other one that really caught me was Laws of Retaliation. Overall, I'd say this is probably a little more thrashier than new wave of British heavy metal-ish, but still a great release. So this band became this band after Trojan. Well, before Trojan, they were called Lethal. Now, I can't find any information on this Lethal band. So they have Trojan with Lethal. So this band here was the first band that Graham Wyatt and Pete Wadeson got together. So the other two, after they left or disbanded this band, formed Talion. Now this is Chasing the Storm from Trojan. These were originally released, I believe, back in, God, I want to say, well, 2022 was the year, but these are demos. This Trojan are more demos than anything. Chasing the Storm is disc 1, and then disc 2 is Capturing the Storm. But again, same style, a little thrashy, new wave of British heavy metal-ish. I believe these were come out, I want to say they were out in '85, if I'm remembering. Well, they formed in '82, so, but I do believe, well, there was a cassette and then some demos prior to that, and then this was released in 1985. along with, well, Talion was right after that, so both in the same year, and which is kind of odd for that, but back in them early days, you know. Anyway, these are on cassette. So I love this album a lot. I mean, it just really grabbed me. Great hooks, great riffs, great vocals, just a monster album. So I went over to Discogs and I was doing some searching to see if I can't find any vinyl for either of the bands. Well, at the time I did not know Talion had put out a vinyl. So I went searching for it and I found it. It was over there at Discogs. And let's see here. Anyway, so I found a copy of Talion over there. In fact, it was the only one that was for sale. For how rare it is, I paid the price. I'm not going to say what it was. It wasn't overly expensive, but wasn't overly cheap. But I mean, it come in great condition. And here's the vinyl version of this. Of course, this is on Major Records. There's the back. It's got one little minor little dog ear. I don't know if you can see it there. Right there, you can see it right here. Got one small, well, not really a small one, but a little dog ear, not really creased all that bad that when I got it. Of course, it has the liner notes, some pictures. That's the cover, or the insert actually. And it is Major's Records. Great shape, minty fresh for how old it is. It is 1989. This one. So I think this is a repress actually, because I think the original was out in 85. So this is a repress. So second gen. But so after I found out the CDs are coming out, I did a little bit searching, and then I read that. Let's see, put these out. Cult Metal Classics was also going to put out the vinyl versions of these. Of course, you got to order them from overseas. Now, at the time, Cult Metal Classics was the only label selling pre-order these from over there, so I picked them up. Now, here is I just got these last week, and so I got both of them at the same time. I pre-ordered these. It was about 3 months now, 2 months, somewhere in there. But anyway, I'm going to show you the difference here. Let me do this here. Okay. It's got a nice finish on here. Let me do something here. Getting a little bit of glare now. So anyway, this is what came last week. As you can see, front. Now, the color variation is a little bit different. It's almost close. So the top one here is the Major's release, and then this one is the Cult Metal Classics. Look, there's a little bit of difference in color. This one pops a little bit more than this one. It just overall it just looks way better than, well, than this one here. But it is a gatefold, so you get that much out of it, where all the lyrics are on this one here. And but then you get a story of it, of the band. Give me just a sec here, guys. So hang on, bear with me. I'm trying to get this back in here. So anyway, here's the vinyl. It's 180 gram black vinyl with the custom inner circles, both sides. Whereas the other one is just a Majors record. So the original and the remastered version from Cult Metal. Better color pictures, better here than on here, but still two great releases. And then this also came out, the Trojan with Chasing the Storm. I like, out of the covers from both these bands, I like the Talion better. But anyway, Chasing the Dragon from Trojan. This is also a gatefold as well, so basically get the same. But you can get these over at Cult Metal Classics. I think No Remorse is now carrying these as well for a pre-order. Well, they're out now, and I got them. Great stuff. If you get a chance to pick these up, whether on vinyl or CD, definitely do yourself a favor. You're definitely going to love these. Great stuff from these guys. I know they're still around. I've had comments on my Facebook site about these albums I showed, and they are still around, and also over on YouTube. But go check them out over on YouTube if you're undecided. Anyway, two bands, two guys who were in the same band twice, Talion and Trojan. So anyway, guy comments below. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell for other updated videos, and I'll see you next time, and take care, everybody.